Okay, this looks like a tough problem. It's got parameters in it too. Um, it looks like a really tough problem. Although I did it, and when I did it, I went through the steps of isolating a radical, but it was a radical to variable in it, squaring both sides, yada yada yada, and eventually came up with this over here. The understanding is the coefficient on the a. I'm sorry, the coefficient on x squared is the a, which is 19 plus 2 root 91. The b was 0, and the c is, let's see, I think I made a mistake over here. I'm going to rewrite it. And I want to point at this thing. There's an error. And let's see if I did the quadratic over here correctly. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to really do the quadratic form. I'm going to go through my favorite technique. I'm actually going to use the square root rule. Let me write this down for you. So x squared would equal a squared 171 plus root 18, I'm sorry, 18 root 91 divided by 19 plus 2 root 91. Well, no matter what I do here, I'll be honest with you, I have to do the work. And it's going to be a simplification problem. And I'll break this down for you. I'm going to multiply top and bottom by its conjugate. And I let it work. A squared 171 plus 18 root 91. And you're going to get 19 minus 2 root 91. Yeah, this is problematic, isn't it? By the way, the problem's also in the quadratic formula. That's a problem too. And at bottom, what you get, you're going to get 19 squared minus 4 times 91. Okay. I'm going to get a calculator out, kind of quickly, and a little tired right now. I encourage you to. I'm going to open up Sage. Give me 1 second. It's not open. And, whoops, sorry about that. I got my screen is getting dark here. And I'm going to open up Sage. I got to launch it. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to do the computation. All right. So someone says, what computation are you going to do? I'll outline it for you. I'm going to let my computer do it. All right. So, you get tired, you do things like that. 171, let's see, plus 18, star root 91, SQRT. And yes, I'm typing this into a computer as we speak. 91 times 19 minus 2 star the square root of 91. And then I'm going to divide it by the quantity 19 squared minus 4 times 91. And give me 1 second. And I get 9. All right, let's write that down. So you're going to get x squared. It's remarkable, isn't it? So x squared equals 9a squared. All right? So here comes the problem now. I have to do this, and x is going to equal plus or minus the square root of 9a squared, 3a. And let me see why they said the a has to be greater than or equal to 0. And let's take a look at that. All right, I'm going to write this over here. So I don't think that's a condition that needs to be met, by the way. Oh, it is, and I'll tell you why. This is sum of 2 numbers over here. It's going to be positive. So yes, a has to be greater than or equal to 0. All right, a has to be greater than or equal to 0. So the answer is this with the condition that a is greater than or equal to 0. Some people say, oh, you used the calculator to help yourself with that. You're right, I did. Sometimes you get tired and you want to go to the calculator. And I was running out of room anyway. Thank you so much for paying attention, though.